Hello friends, welcome to my channel on Anamika Pharma Academy. Today we'll talk about angina pectoris, cardiovascular system pharmacology. Now what is angina? Angina pectoris is a severe chest pain caused when heart muscle does not get used oxygen rich blood. The pain is usually triggered by physical inactivity or stress and only lasts for a few minutes. Occur angina attack. It mainly caused by atherosclerosis, a blood clot and spasm of the arteries. It occurs more in younger women. It may feel like pressure squeezing in your chest. The discomfort may radiate to your shoulders, arm, neck, jaw, or back. Angina pain may even feel like indigestion. However, angina is not a disease. It is a symptom of an underlying heart problem and it usually a symptom of coronary artery disease. The main mechanism of coronary artery disease or obstruction is atherosclerosis as a part of coronary artery disease. Atherosclerosis referred to the build of fat, cholesterol and other substance in and your artery wall plugs, as you can see in the figure, which can restrict blood flow. The complication of atherosclerosis depend on which narrowed blood vessels or arteries are blocked. Angina pectoris, as you can see in the image, in the case of heart attack, the cardiac muscles are damaged. In coronary artery walls, obstruction are as fat material or cholesterol buildup and also blood clot. It can be restrict blood flow. And then complication atherosclerosis is depend on which arteries are blocked or narrowed. Then they cause severe chest pain or cause angina attack. As you can see in the first arteries wall, first is normal arteries wall, blood inside the arteries. Second is the beginning of the fatty material deposition on the arteries wall, and third one is the narrowed artery walls. They restrict the blood flow. There are main three type of angina pectoris. First is stable angina, second is unstable angina, and last is variant angina. Now the first is stable angina, the most common type and has a regular pattern attack due to an obvious trigger such as exercise. Second is unstable angina. It is more unpredictable and the most dangerous attack occur without any obvious trigger and continue in resting condition. It is a sign that you could have a heart attack soon. If there is a chance your usual pattern of angina and an attack lasts longer than expected, it may be unstable angina. It is a medical condition and should be admitted under hospital care. The last is variant angina. It is shown rare in case. The attack usually occur when you are in resting condition, as you can see in the image. The variant angina caused by coronary artery spasm. The blood vessels are completely blocked, become narrowed. They restrict the flow of blood. Now the pathophysiology of angina pectoris when in cardiac blood vessels cause vasospasm, fixed stenosis, thrombosis. Then they cause decreased coronary blood flow, cause angina, chest pain rising, increase consumption oxygen, and finally they increase heart rate, increase the contractility of the muscles, increase afterload and preload, an imbalance between the myocardial oxygen supply and demand. As you can see the image in the right side, the normal arteries wall in easily flow the RBC. They have normal heart and abdominal with plaques build up on arteries wall, and the finally cause angina pectoris is the result of myocardial ischemia caused by an imbalance between the heart oxygen demand and oxygen supply. The imbalance can result from an increase in demand during exercise. The pathophysiology angina in female are varies significant constantly as compared to males. Now, what are the symptoms of angina pectoris? There are many symptoms of angina pectoris like squeezing, pressure, heaviness in chest, tightness and weakness, shortness of breathing, irregular pulse rate, chest pain, and burning sensation, discomfort of ingestion, discomfort in the neck, shoulder, or back, sweating, etc. It's a warning sign that you could be at risk of a heart attack or a stroke. Now, the risk factor of the angina. The mainly risk factor cause age, sex, or gender, physical inactivity, obesity, smoking, psychosocial stress, diabetes, hypertension, and renal dysfunction. I hope you can understand the all topics. Thank you.